first off, I'm glad it turned out like this instead of this. Hey guys, Keon here. Good to see you all again. Okay, just so in case you didn't read the below, this is a spoiler of the Netflix series Luke Cage, so fair warning. Okay, this isn't a spoiler right here at the beginning. Luke Cage is basically a TV series based off the comic book hero, I wouldn't say super, but hero Luke Cage, who is known for, you know, being down a couple little criminals every now and then. And honestly, the show, it was pretty interesting. It was actually not bad as I thought it was going to be. Don't get me wrong, that first trailer, I wasn't too motivated. That old dirty bastard from freaking Wu-Tang Clan singing the song, I just wasn't all that interested like that. But after seeing the show, I actually do like it. I'm not sure if I liked it more than Daredevil. I think out of Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and Luke Cage, I actually enjoyed Daredevil more than all of them. It's like how I feel about Arrow, The Flash, and Legends of Tomorrow. Well, with those three, I like Flash more. But back to Luke Cage. Okay, spoiler here. Luke Cage, basically, he's just trying to be your average Joe, trying to get by in life, just do him after, you know, a series of events he went through while he was in prison, basically from a racist cop. But as certain events happen, like his dear friend Pops, you're gonna love that guy. He ends up getting hurt in the end, which makes Luke Cage go and take like everything into his own. He's trying to take down this guy named Cottonmouth, who's basically a kingpin and his own. This is like in the Harlem, his own little thing that he's trying to do. Let alone with his cousin, who's also like a senator. And the events that transpire, like when you have Cottonmouth in there, it's really entertaining. Like it's good seeing him. He's not a bad villain. He's actually pretty dominating, and you feel the fear. Like he gives it to you, and the acting on point, especially the lead actor Luke Cage. But throughout the show, it starts to take a little progression, and then it takes a right turn, honestly, actually. When it brings in another antagonist, which I like the little twist they had between him and Luke Cage. It was pretty interesting, and I like how the little bout went between them. Compared to him and Cottonmouth, I honestly prefer Cottonmouth. Cottonmouth was just more entertaining. I like the way he did business, and what happened to him and later on is just, it just didn't feel right. It felt like that shouldn't have happened to his character. That's like if you took Darth Vader and then next thing you know, the Emperor just killed him, like immediately. Yeah, I'm talking about the Empire Strikes Back. That one. Say he got killed in that. It'd just be, whoa, what the heck? And Darth Vader was this person that we put on a pedestal. Cottonmouth is a person in that show that you will put on a pedestal because how he carries himself and how he does his business. He is a threat. People do fear him. People work for him because they do respect and fear him. And I just felt like at a certain point when they try and get rid of him, basically, they screw that up. I just felt that was not a good thing for his character. Like, this guy could have done more. Let alone, honestly, they could have beaten him soon, though, so I understand why they gave another villain. But at the same time, because if they did, then, you know, it wouldn't be 13 episodes. And sometimes you don't even need 13 episodes to make a good season. Like, look at Stranger Things, and I would do a review on that if you want me to. But still, like, it's not necessary. But the same thing, back to the story, how it connects to Jessica Jones is pretty interesting. It's not like it goes heavy on it. It just mentions her every now and then. And it even mentions a little bit of Daredevil. It's like a little Easter eggs every now and then in that show. Which you gotta respect. Because these Netflix Marvel shows are actually pretty good. They're not bad at all. They're doing a hell of a job. Who knows what they're gonna bring next besides Iron Fist. I believe it was the Defenders that they want to do. And who knows how that's gonna turn out with all of them all together. But Iron Fist is the one I'm looking forward to the most. But in Luke Cage, basically, what he's trying to do is help everyone, but at the same time, not trying to like earn money. He's just trying to protect Harlem all he can. At first, he doesn't want to do it, but he just knows things are just gonna keep being bad if he doesn't do anything about it. He's one of the only few people that can actually help this city, but it's a difficult task when you have somebody that's just like a drug lord and just having all these things against you. You have politics against you. You have gangs against you. It's just difficult task for Luke Cage, one dude to handle. And don't get me wrong, he does have a partner, like this female cop lady that he makes, who's actually very good and interesting character. At one point, I felt like they messed up her character. They made her a little crazy, or made her basically lose her shit. It just felt a little off, honestly. I just felt like, I don't know, you didn't have to do that to her. It just felt like that came out of nowhere. Yes, I understand she was going through a lot of stress, but let's calm down a little bit. Just a little. Besides that, everything that transpires in there was smooth. It was smooth sailing. And it's an entertaining show. I don't believe that it's better than Daredevil, mainly because Daredevil, I feel like the stakes were a little higher, and Luke Cage is on their first season. I get that. That makes sense. But it's just, as character-wise, Daredevil was a little bit more entertaining because it's to do with skills and combats. But Luke Cage, he also, like a boxing background from what they showed me in his little flashback. And he did go to prison. That was crazy, actually. How everything transpired and what he did to him and what he's been through. He basically was like a slave in prison, and like their own rights, just from this one cop who did not like him, who didn't even treat him as a human being from that. And that's kind of what he started not to be. He's just stopped kind of being a human being. He just became a fighting machine at one point. But in the long run, he surpassed that. He got through that, and he's just adopted a new persona. Like, I forget what his original name was, but then he adopted the name Luke Cage, which made him basically another better person. And having Pops with him at the time actually also helped make him a better person, and he really developed from that. You see the connection between those two. You see how much of an influence Pops had on him for the short time that they knew each other. And it's actually amazing how much like he did, and just retrospect to that. And they bring Rosario Dawson in here. Oh my god, I love her. And her and Luke Cage, you just see that chemistry building, man. You just see it building. And I love the fact that they were slowly doing it. Like, slowly. These two look like the best of friends. Like, I got your back, you got my back. It was that type of relationship. And then they finally kiss in there. I was like, that's about damn time. I liked it. To sum everything up, watch Luke Cage. You'll like it. And that's all I have to say. Like if you dare, subscribe if you care.
I'm like a star, I'm burning out fast, I try to shine.